Hi everyone, my name is Nakia Tate and I am a speaker, a certified life coach, and author. I help women reignite their passion for life so that they could turbo boost their confidence and create the life that they desire and deserve. I started my business because I have been derailed on a journey where I lost my sense of focus. I lost my sense of happiness. I lost my sense of fulfillment in life. I lost that passion that I once had for life. I lost it. And on my journey, I've lost, just trying to find out who I was becoming, who I am, what was my purpose. On that journey, I lost, the sense of love, self-love, confidence, low self-esteem I had for so long, but it just built up and built up and built up inside of me. I was underemployed, tired of the bill pile up. I couldn't take it no more until I really was ready to break. That's when I really thought about the things that I desired and deserved in life. And I had to create that foundation. I had to create that next exciting win. I had to create that. I had to focus. I had to force my own mind to concentrate on unusual shifting. I had to think about the things that I've never thought about before. Think about the things that were uncomfortable for me. I had to think about those things so that I could become better in life, so that I could become better at what I do, so that I could be the person that other people needed me to be. It was more to me just wanting to become a life coach. It was more to me than just, waking up one morning and saying, oh, I'm going to be an inspirational speaker. Oh, I'm going to be a life coach. No, my journey, I am a shy person. I still shy till this day, but I have began to get out of my comfort zone. I began to come out of my settling zone. Are you in a settling zone? Are you sitting in your comfort zone? Are you ready to thrive and move forward in life so that you can conquer your confidence and become the best version of yourself? Are you ready to stick to new priorities and work on you so that you can become better, so that you can become confident in the things and areas of your life that you are so desiring to bring forth in your life? Are you ready to attract positive energy and just focus on the things that matter the most? Are you ready to shift your mindset so that you can thrive in life, so that you can be able to walk into a room like you already own it? Are you ready to be the person that you are so desiring to be? Once you put those things in place, things will come to you easily. The burdens will start lifting up off your shoulder. You will start feeling free. You will start becoming the person that you are embracing. You will start finding out that you're rediscovering yourself all over again. You will start learning new things about yourself that you have never known about you, or that you known about you, but you were in denial about you. You will stop blaming yourself. You will stop doubting yourself, and you will start thinking that it is possible. I am possible, because you could do anything that you put your mind to. You could put your best foot forward. You can move forward, and you can break down those walls, those barriers, anything that has hindered you from moving forward. You break those chains, you break those barriers, you break those walls, and you will thrive in all areas of your life. Trust and believe. If you have a passion to do something, if you have a hobby and you want to turn it into a business, if you have something that you are so desiring to do, so desiring to be, so desiring to get to, you can do it. Put your mind to it, and you will be able to conquer your confidence and be able to be the best version of yourself. Nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice, and I believe that everybody deserves to be happy on some levels. I don't care what you're going through in life. I'm here to tell you that it is possible. It's possible for you to turn your frowns right side up. All the frowns that are upside down, they are possible to be turned right side up, back to normal. If you have never recognized what feeling like your best life has hit you, then this time is now for you to get it together. The time is now for you to really focus on you. Are you ready to say no to the things that have stopped you before? Are you ready to say no to the things that have limited you? Are you ready to say no to your negative mindset? Are you ready to say, get out of here? Are you ready to write that letter to fear? Write that letter to depression. Write that letter to suicide. Write that letter to low self-esteem. Write that letter to say that it is no longer welcome in your heart, in your mind, in your life. We want to kick those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs, those negative actions out of your life. So conquering your confidence will allow you to focus on the things that you are so desiring. Focus on creating your plan, an action plan to help you get from point A to point B with a time frame stamped to it. We are not just creating goals. We're creating goals that are manifesting. We're creating goals that are going to allow you to move from one area of life to the next area of life. Are you ready to level up in your life? Are you ready to conquer your confidence? Are you ready to evolve with purpose? Are you ready? Because let me tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready for you to be ready. I'm ready whenever you are. I'm meeting you where you are. My name is Nakia Tate, and I hope you catch the train when it comes, because I'm not leaving anyone that is willing, ready, and is committed to invest in themselves, who is committed to making things happen, and who is committed to taking that action. Once you create the plan, you have to stick to it. You have to be willing to be committed. Consistency is key, and be able to conquer your confidence, conquer your fears, conquer everything that has limited you from moving forward. You will conquer it. It's up to you to decide whether happiness is going to play a major successful role in your life, or if you're going to just keep being stuck, keep sitting, keep settling, and keep twiddling your fingers until something happens. But you have to be the one to take that first step. Remember, every small step matters. Every small win counts. You are possible. Everything in your life is possible. I was there. I was down. I was out. I was depressed. I was lonely. I was stressed. I was confused. I was stuck. I had low confidence. I had no self-love anymore. I had no self-worth. I didn't know where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do with my life. But then I figured it out. One day, I had to master my 4 E's of life in order for me to transition into becoming the person that I am today. I had to master my 4 E's of life for me to actually master my journey to success. So when you're ready to master your 4 E's of life, the 4 phases, the framework to building your confidence, then that is what is going to happen in my 6-month program. This program will help you become the better person that you are so desired to be, to open up new doors for you, to get you thinking a new thought process, to get you shifting that mindset, to get you prepared, to get you in a winning spirit, to get you ready for your next win. Your next exciting win. If you have nothing to look forward in life, you will have something to look forward in life, because we're going to dig deeper down inside of you to find your passion, to find what you are desiring. What are you so desiring in life? We have to kick past those barriers we have to kick past the madness. We have to stop blaming ourselves. We have to stop blaming other people. We have to stop making excuses and start living. Live for you. Live for the things that you're passionate about. Live for the things that you are so desiring. Live, live, live. Choose to live, because living is part of your purpose. If you're not living with happiness, joy, peace, or if you're not living in those, then you are still stuck in your old ways. You're still stuck. You're still limiting yourself. You're still in that situation that you're trying to come out of, but it's so hard because you can't figure it out right now. You can't figure it out. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to do it on your own. You don't have to sit, twiddle your fingers, Google, do this, do that. I've done it. I've Googled so many things. I've been to counseling. I'm not knocking counseling, but for me, I feel like you cannot dictate to somebody and tell them how they're feeling. Some people may get, certain things out of counseling, therapist. I'm not a therapist. I'm a coach. I'm a life coach. I help you coach. I coach your way. Help you coach your way. I help, assist, facilitate. I coach you to help you coach yourself out of what you're going through. I feel like coaching is so effective because you're actually breaking down those walls that are holding you hostage. You're breaking down those walls that are holding you from reaching your destiny. You're breaking down those walls that are stopping you from putting your best foot forward, that are stopping you from moving forward, that are stopping you from living the life that you're desiring and deserving. It's stopping you from doing that. So breaking down those walls and getting to the nitty gritty of what you're going through, how you're feeling, this is possible. You just have to be willing to break those walls down. You just have to be willing to kick through the madness. You have to be willing to bring forth your best and keep going. So I am creating a free 7-day level up your confidence challenge. I cannot wait because this confidence challenge is going to help you really get down to the nitty gritty of just focusing, shifting your mindset, and, just changing the way you view life. I know sometimes things may be blurry. You may be looking at life in a cracked lens. You may be looking at life in a blurry lens. You may be looking at life in a lens that's put in backwards. You may be looking at life like it's impossible. But I'm here to tell you that it's possible. You are possible. You are more than enough. You are enough. You are beautiful inside and out. You deserve to be happy. You deserve what you desire. You deserve where you're going in life or what you desire, your passions for life. Reignite those passions and see how far you get. I am so excited because you are taking the first step just by watching this video. You're taking the first step just by saying, I want to change my mindset. I want to change what I'm going through. I want to change it. Some things are out of our control. Yes, COVID-19 is out of our control. But at the same time, we can control our thought process and we can control our now. So if that means you sitting down, writing out, brain dumping your thoughts, your feelings, and actions on paper to say, this is how I'm feeling, I don't like it, this is where I want to be, and this is where I'm going. Write it out on paper. Write the vision and make it plain. Become a visionary. And then you will start to understand your journey. You will start to understand where you're going in life. You will start to understand that nobody can limit you. Sometimes your biggest enemy is yourself. Sometimes the biggest enemy is yourself. And it's hard to admit it, but let me tell you, when you really focus and realize that the biggest enemy is yourself, you're going to want to change what you're going through. In a sense, a lot of the things, the blame, the shame, the guilt, the misunderstanding, all of that was me being my biggest enemy. The fear, I was fearful of starting my business, but I started it. I took a leap of faith and said, I'm going to start my business this year. I'm going to start my business this year. So I have been in business for 1 year, and I'm proud of that because I've came a long way. And for me to elevate, level up, and create my destiny, create my purpose, I have aligned my truth and my values so that I can live my purpose, so that I can help other people. This is so amazing. Like, it's mind blowing how, you start to see your goals, your dreams, your life just fall in place the way you want it. Because you have the control to do that. You have the control. Yes, I didn't have the money. I didn't have the resources at the time. I didn't have a lot of things. But you know what? I sacrificed some stuff. I had to really sit down and think about where I wanted to be in life and how I was going to get there easily, not stressful, not, in a situation where I'm just like, I'm going to give up. It was some hard times where I wanted to give up, but then I thought about the process. And then I said, oh no, Kaya, you cannot give up. Nope, you can't give up. You haven't given up so far, and you can't give up now because you're right there. You're right at the finish line. You're right there. Look, let me tell you, and then I'm going to go. I love you. I hope that this video inspires you. I'm not saying that therapy is not good for people. That's not what I'm saying. It wasn't good for me. I didn't like it. I just felt that it was dictating my feelings, because I could go on Google and search low self-esteem. I can go on Google and search confidence. I can go on Google and search certain things and then read the paper myself. But actually digging deep within to bring out those feelings, I feel like that is more effective, because you're actually getting your thoughts out. You can actually envision your feelings. You can envision your thoughts and actually put them together in a way where you say, okay, I don't like that. Kick it out. Okay, fear, you got to go. Boom. Okay, depression, you got to go. Boom. Okay, stress, you got to go. Boom. Okay, you got to go. Okay, toxicity, you got to go. Them toxic people, get them out your life. Those things that are toxic, the toxic energy, depression is toxic. Yes, it's an illness, but we have to figure out a way to break the chain, break those barriers to get out of that depression. It's not, you are not the depression. The depression. Don't claim it. Just the depression. The fear. Not my depression, not my stress, not my. Don't claim it. If you claiming it, you're just keep adding that negative energy in your life. Do not claim that negative energy. I've learned that claiming negative energy, just like I will always say, I don't have the money. I'm broke. I'm this. No. I stopped saying I'm broke. I stopped saying I don't have. I stopped saying those negative words. So, because I want to attract positive energies, I say positive words. I don't have it right now, but when I get it, I'm going to invest in myself. Not, oh, I'm broke, I can't afford it. Like, you see the difference? Well, I get paid next week. I can probably take $15 out of my check and just, hold on to it so I can save and build up, so I can invest in myself. Okay. I'm broke. I can't afford that. Well, if you keep saying it, you won't be able to. If you keep saying it, you will not be able to. You will not be able to afford it. You will not be able to accomplish it, because you keep saying, I can't do it, or keep putting it off. You will never get it done. Trust and believe. I have been there. I put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. And you know what? I could be mad at myself, because I could probably be further in my life than what I would have been if I didn't stop limiting myself, if I didn't stop putting those negative energies in my space. But at the same time, I'm glad I'm where I am, because I would not be able to see things clearer. Like, I would not be able to look in a different lens and say I was there. I kept limiting myself. I had dreams and goals. Look, when I first started out this journey, I told myself I was going to be an elementary teacher. Didn't happen. Nope. Then I went to school. I went out of state. Went out of state. Couldn't afford tuition. I was there for 2 years. Then, let me tell you, I did education classes online. Oh my gosh. I got an F my first year in college. A F. Online classes. I hated online classes. Let me tell you. So, F. Boom. Literally, online, you're learning. You're teaching yourself, basically. You're teaching yourself. So, at first, I was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. This is not for me. So, then I changed my major. After 2 years, I changed my major. So, once I changed my major to social work, boom. Changed my major to social work. I had to leave school because I couldn't afford it. Okay. I knew I couldn't afford out-of-state tuition. I didn't have no scholarship, any scholarships, anything. Threw out the window. I went to 7 different high schools. No scholarship for me. I didn't go to 7 different high schools out of no fault of my own or nothing like that. I wasn't a bad kid. It was just life circumstances that took me to 7 different high schools. So, last year in high school, 1 credit shy of graduating. 1 credit. I refused to repeat the 12th grade for 1 credit. So I fought my way through. I fought with words. I didn't fight traditionally because I was bullied in school. I was bullied. I had friends, but I still felt lonely. I still felt out of place. I still felt, but at the same time, I fought my way with my words. I fought my way out of situations through my words. I wrote all my feelings on paper. Some people may be mad at me because of what I wrote or how I wrote it, but then some people may feel my pain because of how I wrote it. I wrote it that way because that's how I felt. That's how I was feeling at the time I wrote it. And it helped me get out of my situations. That's why I write. I am a writer. I'm an author. I write because I write my feelings on paper. That's how I got out of depression. That's how I got out of thinking about suicide. That's how I got out of low self-esteem. That's how I got out of feeling that lack of self-love, that lack of self-awareness, that lack of confidence. That's how I got out of it. Yes, I may still had issues with some of the things, but at the same time, I was able to move past them. I was able to move past them to a point where they didn't make me cry anymore. They didn't make me feel sad anymore. They didn't make me feel like I was worthless anymore, or that I couldn't be the person that I was desiring to be anymore. They didn't make me feel like that. So after I went to school, 2 years, came home, boom, living with people, boom, boom, boom. In an abusive relationship, okay, I was no good, okay? No good. So then, I found a job at $7.25 an hour. Okay. I used to make $6.15 an hour, $6.15 an hour when I was working at a daycare in 9th grade. So $7.25 was like, okay, it's nothing. And it was nothing. But at the time, I was living off of $7.25 an hour. So I'm like, okay, I met my husband. I didn't know he was going to be my husband. I just thought we were going to be friends and poof. But I was like, okay, I just got out of a relationship. I was like, okay, God, I don't want him. Like, I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not desperate. I'm not. So if you don't send them to me, then I don't want him. Okay? I don't want him if you don't send them to me. So I'm sitting here yelling, all the nonsense. And then all of a sudden, I didn't have a car. He didn't have a car. He was waiting for his brother. I was waiting for my cousin, but my cousin never came because somebody locked the keys she was in college herself. So somebody locked her car keys in the house, in the dorm. I'm like, really? So I had to walk all the way from where I used to work all the way up to the school. I'm like, look, and he had just left. His brother had just picked him up. So I'm just like, look. So then, we met, we got together, and we built our empire from the ground up. Like, he literally helped me pay my debt from my old school so that I can go back to school. And then he wasn't even a college person. But let me tell you, just by me going to school and me being motivated, it motivated him. He got his GED. He didn't even want to tell me that he got his GED until after he got it. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, why you didn't tell me? Like, you could have told me. I wouldn't judge you. I mean, I'm glad that you got your GED. Like, you drop out of high school and go get your GED. That is a stepping stone. You have created that path to become a better person because you decided to go back to school and do what you needed to do. Boom. So then I'm like, okay, he got his GED. Then he was like, I want to sign up for one class. One class. He wanted to sign up for one class, y'all. One class. So I said, okay, I can help you with that. One class turned into a whole year, to a whole 2 years, to now we both have our master's degrees. Like, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to brag. But I'm saying this to encourage you. I'm telling you to go for your dreams, because don't let anything derail. Just because you got derailed, get back on track. Get back on track. Align yourself up so that you can create that life that you desire and deserve. People keep telling me I need to go back to school. Let me tell you, I love school. I love the energy. I love I love it. But I just was so drained. Like, I was in my doctorate program, y'all. Doctorate. Like, I can see me Dr. T. Like, no. Okay, so anyway, I could see myself Dr. T. Okay. Well, this doctor, it sounds good, y'all. It sounds really good. It sounds really good. But I just feel like school it's okay. I'm not going to say it's not for me, because I know if I put my mind to it, I could do it. I know I can. But it's like, what do I want to study? Where, like, I feel like I will be forcing myself to go back to school. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to force myself to go back to school. So when the timing is right, I'm thinking maybe I can go back to school. But at the same time, I don't want to do that. I don't. I mean, I get trainings. I get, I watch a lot of training videos, hands-on, I get all of that, and I'm okay with that because I love it. I love what I do. I love connecting. I love networking. I love interacting. I love my clients. I love helping people create their dreams. I love helping people create that vision. I love helping people put their visions on paper. I love helping people conquer their confidence so that they can move forward and live the best life that they are desiring and the best life that they well deserve. You could do a lot in life if you just put your mind to it and focus. One small win at a time. One small win at a time. So, I'm going to go get my coffee because I literally just got off work, y'all. I am working a full-time overnight job and working my business and looking for other streams of income. So I am motivated, determined, and I am embracing my truth and trusting the process through it. Follow me on Instagram at NT Consulting LLC Follow me on Facebook, NT Consulting LLC. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I am so excited that you were taking the first step, because the small wins count. You matter. It is possible. When you feel like you're not possible, say, I'm possible. Impossible equals I'm possible.